I'm going to see if the wind will let me do, I'm going to do another game here. But this game, my team taught me because at the time I was living in New Mexico. And I had these group of friends that I would play dominoes with. Okay, and you can do this with cards. I've done it with card games too. And so with this game, my team came in very loud and clear and said, let's see how energy works. And I thought, okay. So I'm going to try to walk you through step by step. But I'm playing with several different people. And, you know, with dominoes, you have it around. You know, it all goes around from person to person to person to person, just like cards do. And I placed an intention, like how you want to manifest, right? So I wanted to win this round. I wanted to go out right away. And that was my intentions. And then I formed a feeling with it and played. And went, huh. And I'm not going to tell you how it went because I want you to discover it. So then I thought that was interesting. So then I placed my focus on a friend. This one friend. And I wanted her to move seamlessly. And I placed all these intentions on her, right? Had my focus on her. And we played the round. And I noticed what the energy did. Next round of game, right? Because in dominoes, you go by numbers down. And also with cards, you can do this with cards too. But so each time I had different intentions, a different emotion inside of me. And I'd keep that emotion the whole time. Keep that intention. Sometimes I would go through and keep a sharp focus. Okay, you want to keep a very, very sharp focus on one hand and one game that you get that goes around. And then another time, go soft with it. Place your intentions, feel your emotion, and then just play. But as you're doing all these different things, right? Because they say, you know, like, if you look into this, you're not supposed to have too much of a focus. You're not supposed to do this. You're not supposed to do that. You got to let it go. Or what happens when you do focus? What happens when you do have an intention and you stick to this intention? I want you to use each round as you play something different. Because we don't learn in this world until we experience, until you like walk through it, is what I always want to say. You don't know if the stove is hot until you touch it, right? You can hear how hot it is. You can be afraid of the stove, but you don't know till you touch it. So as you play this game, you start unraveling and understanding how energy works, how it's conducted. What does it mean when they say, let it be? Place your intention, your feeling, and then drop it, and then play the game. Place your focus, your intentions, your emotions, and hold on to it and play the game. If you want to send love to somebody, try it. Like, and I know I always laugh at this because when people say send love, and I can feel energy and nothing's happening because they're not doing it in the right format for them. So try all these different techniques. Send love to a player that you normally do and see what happens. Do they talk to you? Do they say how they feel? Do they light up? How does their energy change? What is the dynamic of the whole entire table? How does the table react to what you are doing in that moment? This game, every time I go to do energy and have try to manifest, sorry, not try to manifest, move energy a certain way. My team reminds me of this game, because then it takes me back going, that's right. I remember learning this. Now apply it to what I'm doing currently. So this game, play in all these different ways. Even if you think that you can't move energy a certain way, do it. Because you're going to see how it conducts. You're going to have so much fun with this, and you're going to get it. And it's going to teach you a lot of different things. It's going to open up your eyes, and maybe you need to play it a couple of times to really get the hang of it. And a lot of times with my games that my team has taught me, it has opened up my eyes to so many different things. And it's also like tying your shoes. And I know that's a really simple thing to say, but like when you first learned how to tie your shoes, it was overwhelming. But you took the time, you practiced it, and you got it. So with all of these games that you come across, try them out. Have fun with them. Let them go, because you're just practicing. You're just seeing. You don't know. How much fun can you have, and how many things can you learn? How many things can you digest, consume of energy, and find your flow? This is playing the game.